beginning unit 1, 2, 3 quickly. Okay. So first of all, unit 1, we learned about introduction and greeting. Okay. So when somebody comes, we will welcome them. So in Sanskrit, you say swagatam. See that swagatam there? I'll go through these pages quickly. So you try to pay attention to it, So when you introduce yourself, just like teacher is doing here, aham adhyapakah asmi. That means I am teacher. And he says his name, mama nama gopalaha. That means my name is Gopal. So here, then he is asking. First of all, he says, mama nama gopalaha. My name is Gopal. And then asking a boy, bhavataha namkin. Bhavataha namkin. And he's saying, mama nama rameshaha. So for a boy, for masculine gender, we use word bhavataha. Okay. Now, here she is asking a girl. So for girl, we use word bhavatyaha. So bhavataha for male, bhavatyaha for female. You have to remember that. Okay. So she's saying here, mama nama Radha. Then again, same repetition, mama nama Ramesaha bhavataha nam kim. And he says, mama nama Ramesaha bhavatyaha nam kim. He says, mama nama Sudevi. Okay. So, and we did this activity, which word to go. So, if you have to ask a question to boy, you use bhavataha or bhavatyaha. So you select bhavataha. From here, because he's a girl, you use bhavatyaha like that. Okay. So and this is the vocabulary in unit 1. So adhyapakaha means teacher, aham, I, asmi, am, bhavataha, your, bhavatyaha, your for female, kim, what, mama, my, nam, name, swagatam, welcome. So whenever I say, please attention to, because you have to learn the pronunciation, correct pronunciation. Now the unit 2 is kaksha upadesaha sadhu bhavaha cha. Kaksha is classroom, upadesaha is command, and sadhu bhavaha means expressions. Okay, and cha means and. So kaksha upadesaha sadhu bhavaha cha means classroom expressions and commands. Okay, so this is what we learn. How do I say things in Sanskrit? So book iti ase Sanskrite sabdaha kaha. So then you say pustakam, like that. Similarly, pencil. Pencil iti ase Sanskrite sabdaha kaha. Then you say ankani. Book is pustakam, ankani is pencil, like that. So, and then if you want to go somewhere, leaving the room, you can say aham. Then wherever you want to go, gantum saknomi. This is the phrase we use. So here the picture is toilet. So aham sauchalayam gantum saknomi va. Word for toilet is sauchalayam in Sanskrit. So aham sauchalayam gantum saknomi va. Similarly, this looks like library. The word for library is pustakalayam. So we say aham pustakalayam gantum saknomi. And you can add y at the end to make a question mark. Then this looks like office. So aham karyalayam gantum saknomi va. And then temple, aham mandiram gantum saknomi va. So this way you can put many places, aham gantum saknomi, and the place you want to go, put it here. Suppose if you want to go shopping, you say apanam, you want to go udyan or sort of a playground, you say udyanam, or kidanganam gantum saknomi va, like that. Then if you are doing something, you will say aham krutvan, aham purnam krutvan means it is complete. Another way of saying is maya samaptam, I am finished. Then if you want to ask question, if teacher is a male, you say bhavan, sayogam karishyati. And if teacher is a female, you say bhavati, Sayogam karishyati, like that. Okay. And this is expressing your feeling. Kusalam va means how are you? So when you say somebody, how are you? Use the word Sanskrit kusalam va. So you practice, then you will use to say this thing. Then if it's kusal, then you say am kusalam. Am means yes. Okay. Yes, I'm fine, like that. Now this activity here, these are some polite expressions. Okay. So I will repeat pronunciation and the meaning, and you should pay attention and should learn how it can be pronounced. Hari Om, hello. Suprabhatam, good morning. Subharatrihi, good night. Dhanyavadah, thank you. Swagatam, welcome. Kshamyatam, excuse me. Chintamastu, don't worry. Krupaya, please. Punaha milamaha, let's meet again. Astu, all right or okay. Samichinam, very good. Uttamam, excellent. And here is the activity where you have to fill in the blank. If you are late for the class, so use a ksamyatam. You see a friend in the morning, suprabhatam. You are worried about small thing, chintamastu. You receive a gift, then you say thank you, so dhanyavadaha, like that. Okay. So that way you do this exercise like that. And these are the vocabulary for unit 2. Aham, I, ankani, pencil, am, yes, bhavan, you for male, bhavati, you for female, gantum, to go, idam, this, iti, thus, karishyati, will do, karyalayam, office, katham, how, kathayani, say, kim, what, krutvan, done, kusalam, fine or okay. Then likhani, write, mandiram, temple, maya, by me, purnam, full or complete, pustakalayam, library, pustakam, book, sahyogam, assistance, samaptam, over or finished, sanskrute, in Sanskrit, saknomi, I can, sauchalayam, toilet, and va is question mark. Okay, so I'm gonna leave the screen, okay, and I will scroll it down also. Leave you about a minute, and everybody wants to go through it, okay? Just like yes, bhavan, you, like that. I will leave for a minute and then scroll down. So you can see the other half of the screen now. Okay. We move to unit 3. Janaha sthapanam vastuni cha. Please listen carefully and pay attention to the pronunciation. Janaha, people. Sthapanam, places. Vastuni, things. Cha, and. Janaha sthapanam vastuni cha. People, places, and things. So in this unit, we're going to learn about these three things: people, place, and things. Okay. So you can see some people. This is man. In Sanskrit, we say manusyaha. Woman, you say in Sanskrit mahila. Boy, you say balakaha. Girl, balika. Chair, asandaha. Bicycle, dvichakrika. This is temple, samandiram. Okay, so this is what we're gonna learn here. Now we are learning this pronoun esaha means this, when object is nearby this, and all these are object. Esaha deepaha. You can put word asti means this is a lamp, like that. Esaha syutaha, this is bag. These are all masculine name. Esaha chasakaha, esaha chamasaha, esaha asandaha, esaha balakaha. So from picture you can say what it means, right? So I'm not telling the meaning at this point. We will do vocabulary, we'll look at that. Now similarly, there are feminine names which ends with a or e, and we have to use a sa pronoun instead of a saha that we have used for masculine. Here, all this feminine name, gati, a sa gati, a sa mapika, and all objects are nearby. So it's a sa. Okay. Similarly, a sa lekhani, a sa satika, a sa kartari, a sa balika, like that. Similarly, neuter name, etat vatayanam, window, etat krishnafalakam, etat pustakam, etat dwaram, etat puspam, etat gruham. So these are all neuter gender. So this is what we have learned. Esaha, esa, etat pronoun for object that are nearby. So the activity here then, if it is nearby, what pronoun should be used from these three things? Esa, esa, etat. In order to find out, the esaha is used for masculine, esa is for feminine, etat is for neuter. So you have to know the noun in which gender it is. And accordingly, you have to choose one of these. So syutaha ends with aha. Like I told you the general thumb rule, the noun ends with aha is all masculine. Noun ends with e or a, ikaran, akaran, they are feminine. A noun ends with ma, for example, pustakam, that is neuter gender. So this is how we know. Once we know the name in which gender it is, we can select one of these very easily. Okay. The main point is that you need to know, you have to recognize the name in which gender it belongs to. So this is Esa Sutaha, Esa Lekhani, Esa Satika, like Esa Asanda, Esa Gati, Etat Pustakam, because it is neuter gender, like that. Etat Puspam, Esa Mapika, feminine, Etat Gruham, neuter gender, like that. Balakaha, masculine, Esa Balakaha, Etat Krishnafalakam, Esa Balika. Okay, so here we go. Now here, the object is far. So instead of a saha, e is not there. So saha means that. Saha means that. You have to remember that. Saha, that. And the object is far. So she's saying saha deepaha, like that. Saha syutaha, saha chasakah, like that. Saha chamasah, saha asandah, saha balakah. Similarly for feminine, sa and gati. Sa means that, gati is clock. So for object, sa feminine, gati, sa gati, sa mapika, sa lekhani, sa satika, sa kartari, sa balika, like that. Similarly for neuter, tat means that for a far object, tat vatayanam, okay, tat krishna falakam, tat pustakam, tat dvaram, tat puspam, tat gruham, like that. So here we learn this new three pronoun, saha, sa, and tat. Instead of, so this means that. Before we use is esaha, esa, and etat. In all of them, E was there. E was here, E was here, and E was here. Esaha, esa, etat. Okay, for nearby object, which means this. Now this is saha, sa, and tat, all without E. They are, it means that. So we have to use, again, you have to recognize the name in which gender it is. Gati is feminine, so you say sa gati. Balaka is masculine, saha balakah, like that. Similarly, balika, sa balika, sa satika, okay, esah deepah, sa lekhani, etat, sorry, tat puspam, okay, and saha chasakah. So this is all about it. Now, here for question mark, similarly, you use kaha, ka, and kim depending on the gender. Kaha for masculine, ka for feminine, like Gandhavarti, ka, Dvichakri, ka, they are feminine, you know. And for neuter gender, Karna Kundalam, Jalam, use kim. So similarly, etat kim, like that, esa ka, okay. So this is the key you have to remember. Then, this is the activity that we did. Esah narikelah. So to ask question is you have to use like esah kaha, esa ka, or etat kim, depending on the gender. So narikelah is masculine, so use esah kaha. Etat upanetram, the masculine, neuter gender, so use etat kim here. Okay. Similarly, nauka, feminine, so use esa ka here. And the sanabijam, neuter, etat kim, like that. Similarly, keshah, so esah kaha, darpanah, esah kaha, like that. Okay. So similarly, this is for far objects, saha ka, like that. Okay. So saha kesah, saha narikelah, sa nauka, sa utpitika, table, tad danam, tad dasanabijam. Okay. And here is this activity, saha manushya. So you say saha kaha, like that. Tat pustakam. So you say tat kim, like that. Okay. Saha vaidyaha. So saha kaha, like that. Okay. Similarly, Gandhavartika, sa ka, like that. Okay. Similarly, for nauka, sa ka here, utpitika. Narikela is saha kaha, because it's masculine. This is feminine, mapika, so sa ka, like that. Okay. So here is the, I'll keep for a minute and you can look at it quickly. We'll go through quickly. Asanda, chair, balaka, boy, balika, girl, tamasa, spoon, chasaka, cup, darpana, mirror, dasanabijam, pame, gante, dhanam, money, deepa, lamp, dwaram, door, dvichakrika, bicycle, esa this for male, Gandhvartika is incense, gati, clock, gruham, house, hasta, hand, jalam, water, ka, who, what for female, kaha, who, what for male, karna kundalam, earring, karta is scissor, kesa is hair, Kim is what? Krishna Falakam, blackboard. Lekhani pen, Mahila woman, Manushya man. Mapika, ruler scale. Narikalaha, coconut. Nauka, boat. Patram, leaf. Puspam, flower. Pustakam, book. Sa, that. Saha, that. Satika, sari. Syutaha, bag. Tap, that. For neuter. Upnetram, glasses. Utpirika, table. Vaidya, doctor. Vatayana, window. So that finishes unit 3. We did quickly review, but we will come back and do it some other time also. I'm just going to introduce this new unit quickly. So we will practice that tomorrow. Okay. Okay. So unit 4, we're going to learn about Krishnasya Kutumbaha. So Krishnasya, Krishna's, Kutumbaha, family, Krishna's family. Okay. So we can see here Krishna, Balaram, Subhadra, like that. Okay. So, okay, I'm going to read this story. So you just pay attention to the pronunciation. This is what you have to learn. We'll practice that. But right now you pay attention to the pronunciation. Krishna is telling his story. So like he says, Mama Nama Krishna. My name is Krishna. Okay. Then he's saying next thing. Esaha mama janakaha. Esaha, this, mama, my, janaka, father. This is my father. Okay. Etasya nam Vasudevaha. His name is Vasudev. Okay. Like that. So we're going to introduce all family members. So you will learn the family relationship in Sanskrit. Okay. So here he says, Esa mama janani. Krishna is saying, Esa mama janani. This is my mother. Janani is mother. And he says further, Etasyaha nam Devaki. Her name is Devaki. Next, Esaha mama sahodaraha. This is my brother. Sahodaraha is brother. Etasya nam Balaramaha. His name is Balram. So this is all Krishna is telling his story. Okay. Next, he says, Esa mama bhagini. This is my sister. Etasyaha nam Subhadra. Her name is Subhadra. Esa mama patni. This is my wife. Etasyaha nam Rukmini. Her name is Rukmini. Like that. Further, Krishna continues. He says that Esaha mama matamaha. This is my maternal grandfather. Matamaha is maternal grandfather. Esaha mama is very simple. This is my maternal grandfather. Etasya nam Ugrasenaha. Etasya means his. His name is Ugrasen. Esa mama matamahi. Matamahi is maternal grandmother. Matamahi is maternal grandmother. Esa mama matamahi. This is my maternal grandmother. Etasya nam Padmavati. Her name is Padmavati. Okay. So this is very simple. You have to learn new words here. Matamaha, maternal grandfather. Matamahi, maternal grandmother. Similarly, Matulaha is maternal uncle. The maternal uncle is mother's brother, right? So he says, Esaha mama Matulaha, Krishna says. This is my maternal uncle. Etasya nam Kaunsaha, his name is Kauns. Okay. Similarly, Esaha mama Mitram, this is my friend. Mitram means friend. Etasya nam Arjunaha, his name is Arjun. Okay. So this is how he's introducing his family member. So here we go through this vocabulary quickly also. Brother in Sanskrit you say Sahodaraha. And because it is Krishna's Kutumba, Krishna's Sahodaraha, brother is Balaram. Father in Sanskrit Janakaha, and Krishna's father is Vasudevaha. Mother Janani Devki. Paternal auntie in Sanskrit called Pitru Bhagini Kunti. Paternal uncle you call Pitru Vyaha. So these are two names you have to remember. Paternal, this is father's sister, is Pitru Bhagini. Okay, that is Kunti. Pitru Vyaha, that is Pandu. Okay, means paternal uncle. Next thing here, Matamaha. We learned that Matamaha is maternal grandfather, and that is Ugrasen. Then Matamahi, maternal grandmother, that is Padmavati. Matulaha, maternal uncle, that is Kaunsaha. Then Bhagini, sister, that is Subhadra. Friend, Mitram, Arjuna. Wife, Patni, Rukmini. So this is all Krishna's kutum, right? So Krishnasya kutumbaha. Then we'll say here, Matamaha. So you know who is his maternal grandmother, you have to put that name here. So next time I'm going to ask you. Okay. So you can, Matamaha, that means Ugrasanaha here. Matamahi is Padmavati. Janakaha, Vasudevaha. Janani, Devki. Matulaha, Kaunsaha. Sahodaraha, Balaramaha. Krishnaha. Bhagini is sister Subhadra. So this is Krishna's kutum, that's why I like that. And there's Krishnasya Patni. Okay. So Patni means here wife. So who is Krishnasya Patni is Rukmini, and Krishnasya Mitram is Arjuna. Okay. So this is all about that. We'll do this next time now, activity 2. Okay, we'll review what we did today and we'll go for activity 2 tomorrow. All right. So I'll stop here and take any questions or comments that you have. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Yeah, we have some raised hands. We will see them. Yeah, first question, Prabhuji, we have from Hemant. Hemant, please unmute yourself.
What do you call a chicken in Sanskrit?
What do you call what?
A chicken.
Oh, chicken. Okay, you have to concentrate on the words that we are learning right now, okay? We're not going to introduce new words because then you will get confused. Whatever you have, at least try to learn those and then we will move forward, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you
Just try to remember what we are learning right now.
Oh.
Because this is too much for you to remember anyway. So if you try to add some new words, then it will become too much. So just try to remember what we have learned so far. Because more the vocabulary you know, the two things are important. The vocabulary that we are learning and the pronunciation that you have to catch from when I repeat this thing. When I say, you know, when I read it, you have to pay attention and learn the pronunciation, okay?
I have another question.
Okay.
What do you call numbers in Sanskrit?
Yeah, numeral. That will be also in the next book will be there. It's like, you know, ekam, dvi, trini, chatvari, like that. But you are moving forward. Just try to remember what we have learned so far.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, because in unit 3, we have learned pronoun and all this kind of, you know, vocabulary. Here, you know, Krishna's relationship, right? So if I ask you, what is this Sanskrit word for father? So you should know that it is Janakaha, like that. So you try to remember those first, okay?
Okay, thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Okay, Prabhuji. Next question we have from Karthik. Yeah, please go ahead, Karthik.
Prabhuji, what do we say have in Sanskrit?
What is it?
Have, H-A-V-E.
H-A-V, oh, have. Okay, so, I mean, we will not have exact have words for Sanskrit here, okay, because English and Sanskrit are a little different. So, as far as the sentence construction is concerned, you go for a short sentence right now, that what we have, okay? And those things will come little later. You won't be able to completely go from English, translation to Sanskrit right now without learning this basic concept, Right now, see, like Esah Janakah, like Etasya Nam Jan Devaki Asti, like that. So Asti means is, okay?
Prabhuji,
Yeah.
so what do we say I have to go to office in Sanskrit?
Okay, so you say Aham Karyalayam Gantum Saknomi Va, like that. Okay, if
Okay.
you want to ask a question, but if you want to go, then you can say differently also, in a way that Aham Karyalayam Gachami. That means I am going to, like you ask about it, okay? But see, like this, we're going to introduce this third person singular. Right now we are working with, then we have first person singular. So it's going to take a little while to get there, So try to learn this pattern, so automatically you will learn all these things. Okay?
And I have another question.
Yeah.
Will you send all these in YouTube?
Yeah.
So what's the link?
Okay, Karthik. Karthik, we will send on Friday, and we will send today also after the class. You can have access to the YouTube link and all the classes. Okay,
Okay.
Karthik?
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. Hare Krishna.
So that is the only way for you to practice. Okay, boys and girls. From YouTube, whatever we are learning, it is recorded, right? Here, what I'm saying, it is there. So you play that thing and try to learn pronunciation from there.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Because this is a virtual class, sorry that we have to do that, but this is the only way we can learn, I guess. But whatever we have covered so far, if you have any questions, we can do that. I think you should refrain from outside what we are learning at this stage. Otherwise, you will not be able to, remember what we have learned. So you limit yourself to the point that we are learning here.
Okay, Prabhuji. Next question we have from Kumudini.
Hare Krishna. So, why is Mapika with Asa as female?
Mapika is what?
Asha.
Yeah, Esa Mapika, yes.
Why
Because
is it with the female?
Mapika is feminine. Like I give you the general rule, right? That name ends with oh is masculine. Name ends with Mapika, Balika, Satika. Okay, they are all Nadi. So Akaran, Ikaran. Okay, ends with E, long E or long A. They are feminine. And the noun ends with Ma, Pustakam, Vatayanam. They are neuter gender. So try to learn those, whatever you have right now, you have Syutaha, like bag, Chamasaha, like, spoon, like that, Narikelaha, so like masculine, in that sense. So from your YouTube, try to learn whatever you have, and then you can go a little forward, because in every unit you will increase your vocabulary also. And then by the end, you will be able to make 3-word sentence. For example, subject, object, and verb, like that, In the beginning, you will make 2-word sentence, then there will be a 3-word sentence, and then you will keep moving,
Okay, Prabhuji. We have next question from Mihika. Mihika, please go ahead.
Okay. Okay, that's fine.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yeah, that's fine. We will
Hare Krishna, Mihika.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. So my question is that why does the Patni and
yeah, so
Mita
let me try it one more time and then I will
why does Patni and the friend go out of the family?
They don't go out of family. It just, that is how they put it in the book, you know. They say other members, in a way, this is like their own family. Patni and Mitra, they are Patni coming from the other family, right? So this is Krishna's immediate family, father, mother, brother, sister, like that, you know. Then with Patni, he will make his another family, right? Like that. And Mitram is outside family anyway, right? So there is no special reason. It is just here given other members of Krishna's family.
Okay, Prabhuji. Next question we have from Shritan. Shritan?
How do you figure out if an object is feminine or masculine?
Okay. How do you figure out whether the object or noun is masculine or feminine? Is that your question?
Yeah.
Okay. So I told you, I will repeat it again. The name ends with aha. And I'm giving you example. Balakaha. Okay. Like that. Chamasaha. Like that. Narikelaha. Aha. You see, whenever name ends with aha, that is masculine. And for feminine, the name will end with a or e. For example, Janani, Matamahi. Okay, they are masculine. Matamaha is masculine. Janani and Matamahi is feminine. Janakaha ends with aha, so that's masculine. Matulaha ends with aha, so that's masculine. Next comes your Bhagini, it's e, so it's feminine. Okay, you got it? Depends on how the noun ends with.
Okay, Prabhuji. Next question we have from Keshav. Keshav?
Mataji, can you post it on the group because I don't like Prabhuji goes so fast so I can't write it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, we will post. Okay, next question we have from Sakhi.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, but the voice is little dragging.
Okay, but can I still ask my question?
Yeah, you can. Yes.
Okay. So, yeah. So my question was on the previous slide. It said, "Esaha mama mitram etasya nam Arjuna." So it said etasya nam Arjun. So does it have another different, like if his friend was a girl, would you still say etasya?
So etasya, if it's a girl, then it will become etasyaha instead of etasya. Etasya for masculine, for feminine, they will use etasyaha nam if some girl's name is there. Okay.
Okay, Prabhuji. Next question we have from Vedant. Vedant?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, I had a question. Like,
yes,
on the bottom in the family, it says Krishna there were 3 sons of Devaki, but there were actually 8, right? Krishna was the eighth one.
Yeah, he was 8th child. Yes.
Then why does it show 3?
Huh?
Then it was showing 3. No, I mean like it was showing 3 sons of Devaki, I think, in the family.
3.
Yeah, instead of the 8.
No, the beginning six were killed. Seventh was Balaram. He was transferred to Rohini's womb. And eighth was Krishna. And then Bhagini came little later, Subhadra.
Vedant, we cannot hear you. Can you be a little louder?
Oh yeah. So it shows the 3 of them that were not killed.
Not 3, 6 were killed. Okay,
That's what I mean.
seventh were transferred to another mother's womb, and 8 was Krishna. First 6 children were killed.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, next question we have from Lalita. Lalita, please go ahead.
Okay, so why did it not name any of Krishna's sons? Like in Krishna's family? Like why didn't it name any of Krishna's sons?
Well, I mean, there was no any reason for that. It will come in the next Krishna's Putrasya Nam Kim, we will learn that in the next chapter.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Okay, Mihika, please go ahead.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
So, like, when Vasudev took Krishna to Mother Yashoda and Maharaj Nanda's house, then what are Yashoda and Nanda called?
Yasota and Nanda called what? I didn't understand the question.
I meant like Devaki and Vasudeva were called Janakaha and Janani. So
okay. Yeah. Right. So they also Janakaha Janaki, but sometimes there is another word for father which is called Pita, and for mother Mata, like that. For brother also there is another Sanskrit word Bhrata. Okay. So we'll learn that also in next tomorrow. We'll learn that too. Another word for father is Pita, for mother Mata, and for brother Bhrata. Okay?
Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Next question we have from Sanvi. Yeah, please go ahead.
I have 2 questions. The first one is, what do you call father's mother in Sanskrit?
Okay, father is called Janakaha and mother Janani.
Father's mother.
Oh, father's mother. Okay, father's mother is Pitamahi. Father's mother is Pitamahi.
Father's father.
And father's father?
Father's father is Pitamaha.
What's the plural?
Just like, you see, Mata Mahaha, you see my arrow? Mata Mahaha is maternal grandfather. So that is mother's father. Now, father's father is Pita Mahaha. Instead of Mata, it would be Pita here. Pita Mahaha. Okay. Similarly, father's mother, instead of Mata, it would be Pita Mahi. You got it?
Who is Krishna's Pitamahi? I mean, Mahi. Yeah, Mahi. Pitamahi and Pitamaha.
Okay. So Vasudeva, father name is Sursen. Okay, and Sursen has many wives, but you know that Vasudev is son of Sursen, right?
Sursen, yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
And my second question is, what do you call sisters? You call a sister Bhagini, but what do you call sisters in Sanskrit?
That is what? Sister in Sanskrit is Bhagini.
And
Yeah,
the
she is asking plural
Oh,
form.
oh, for sisters, you mean plural. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. So in plural, you will use, we say Bhagini, then that will go to Sasti Vibhakti Bhaganyaha, but for Bhagini, you have to use okay, I have to search for it. Okay, for plural. Bhagini, plural of Bhagini, I will tell you tomorrow, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Haribol, you're welcome.
Hare Bol, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Yeah, Prabhuji, we are done with the raised hands questions, Prabhuji. There are no more raised hands.
Okay.
So I think there are no more, Prabhuji. So thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Thank you. Thank you for your assistance. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for your time and association and giving this class. Thank you so much, kids. So we will again meet at 3 o'clock for our